to Clay Toy Box here on the Cowabunga Zone. Today we're going to be making the other half of the Game Grumps, Dan Avidan. Let's get into it. Alright, so you're going to take some flesh tone clay, roll it into a ball, and we're going to map out the face. Next we're going to add the nose and smooth out the sides. The next step is to make the holes for where the eyes are going to go. Add 2 tiny white balls to the eye sockets. And then we're going to add some brown to the center of the white. Add some black, so the pupils to the center of the brown. Then we're going to add some tiny white. And then we're going to move on to the eyelids. Make sure to smooth out the eyelids as well. Now we're going to add the nostrils. And work on the outline for the mouth. After you're done doing that, add some pink inside to the mouth and push it in with your ball tool. Now we're going to take some white and add that to the top side of the mouth and make the teeth. After you're done doing that, let's add the eyebrows. And we're going to cut out a little notch in this eyebrow because that's the way that Dan's eyebrows are. Now we're going to add a little hole for the chin. Next we're going to do the body, and we're going to make it all with aluminum foil. So make this shape with aluminum foil. After that, we're going to add some flat flesh color to the top half. Just keep adding it till you cover all the aluminum foil on the top half. Make sure to make it look like a body shape. Next, we're going to flatten out some blue and cut out some strips. And this is a special blue because it has a whole bunch of glitter in it. Now we're going to add it to the legs. Cut off the excess in the bottom and smooth it out. Now we're going to add the bottom half. Make sure to smooth it out with the legs. And go up halfway on the torso. Now we're going to add the top, which is kind of like a tank top. Make sure to do the sides as well. Finish connecting the straps. Now we're going to add a little bit of blue because this is the start of the underwear. Now we're just going to push in the ends to make it look like it's tucked in. Take some flattened white and cut out a circle. Flatten out some red and cut out some red strips. Now we're going to make the little star design that Dan has for Danny Sexbang. This is probably going to be the most difficult part of making it. Add it to the chest. Now we're going to add a red strip to the top of the underwear. And just keep adding the red to make it look more like underwear being worn on the outside. Now we're going to make Dan's shoes. So we're going to take some glittered silver, put them on top of flattened pink, cut that out because the pink is going to be the bottom of the shoe. Now we're going to cut out little pieces of pink and add those to the sides to create a design. Next step is to make the laces pink as well. Now we're going to add a little bit of black to the tip of the shoes. Next, we're going to flatten out some white and cut out 2 strips to make the socks. And add them on. Then we're going to add the shoes. Now let's just make a little quick microphone for him. So take a little bit of black and then a little bit of silver on the top. And put that on the side for now. Flatten out some blue and cut out a little kind of triangular shape. This is the start of the cape. We're going to wrinkle it up a little bit so it looks like it actually has movement. Take a little bit of wire. This is the start of the infamous Infinidagger for Dan. If you are a Game Grumps fan, you might know about the Infinidagger. I decided it'd be cool to give Dan the Infinidagger. It's not exactly how I think the Infinidagger looks, it's just my interpretation of what the Infinidagger should look like. Now let's add the microphone, so we can add the fingers and the thumb. Time to make the other fingers for the other hand. Let's add those on. Now we're going to test the Infinidagger in his hand, and we're going to take it away. After we're done adding the cape, we're going to bake all the pieces we have. Once you're done, we're going to take the head and we're going to take some wool and start gluing it on with E6000. This is my first time using wool for hair, so here we go. Let's try it together. Dan has some crazy curly hair, so I wanted to use wool because it looks kind of crazy and unkept, kind of. So all you do is you start from the bottom and you work your way to the top. That way it gives some dimension and it starts to look like real hair. keep working your way up. Eventually you'll find something that you like. Now we're going to add some chest hair, a little bit, tiny piece of wool. After we're done doing that, we're going to add the armpit hair. Yes, I'm giving him armpit hair. Now we're going to add some white wool to the cape. Once you're done doing all that, we're going to add some red thread to connect the bottoms of the cape to his wrists. Next step is to make the red bow that ties the cape. Once you're doing all that, you add the head. And let's put the infinite dagger in his hand. There you have it. There's Dan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week's video is going to be a request video. We are making Iron Man. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.